Hey, Miss MVP, what was that podcast app you was telling me about?
Oh yeah, it was called Anchor. You should download it today. It's free.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely take a look at it. Oh, wow, actually looking at it, yeah, like you said, it's free and it allows me to put my podcast on everything from Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and everywhere.
Yep, and you can make some money. So download Anchor today.
Oh, I definitely will do that. And I can also get it at anchor.fm.
What's going on, y'all? This is Dorian back again for another episode of the Convos in the Park podcast. Before I really get into everything, I do want to say thank you for everyone that has been supporting the podcast since day one. I know it's been a lot of breaks and a lot of different opportunities where I could have reached out to everyone, but I had to take care of myself first. And I wanted to bring everything back fresh for 2021. So with that being said, I will take this time to introduce our new co-host for Convos in the Park podcast. It is someone that I've known for a very long time. We met back in 2001 and we have been friends ever since. And I figured that in order for the podcast to grow, it's better to have a different point of view besides just mine. So with that being said, I would like to welcome everyone, Miss MVP, to the Convos in the Park podcast. How are you doing?
Hi, Dorian. I'm great. How are you today?
I'm doing well. I will give you this opportunity to give the people a little bit more about yourself.
I'm sure as the episodes go on, they'll learn more. But hello, everybody. I'm happy to join you guys. Dorian and I have, like you said, known each other for a long time. We're going to have some fresh new ideas, getting ready to plan a couple things. We'll be very interested in your feedback as the time go on.
Well, thank you very much for that. And as always, make sure that we give reviews on Apple Podcasts. Leave your comments on YouTube, SoundCloud, Facebook, and wherever else you listen to the podcast. Again, like Ms. MVP said, we want your feedback, and as we grow, the only way we can get better is through y'all. So we will go straight into the topic that I want to start with, and that is we started 2021 as of this recording today. But we did have, I would say, a very interesting 2020.
Yes.
To say the least. Of course, the biggest thing to hit with 2020 is the...
No alcohol.
No, there was alcohol out there.
No bars. Then.
Yes, no bars. But... of course, you cannot talk about 2020 without talking about COVID-19 and the pandemic that it caused throughout the world. And
gotta let that baby mama lose. Get her, because she's looking for them. She messed up everything. She is a woman scorn COVID-19.
Yeah, she is. But, I mean, it did bring a change for everything. We had people that did not like wearing a mask, people that went crazy because they had to wear a mask out in public.
The people who don't want to wear a mask are the same people who won't wear a condom. That's how I feel about it. If you ain't gonna cover your family jewels, you definitely ain't gonna cover your face. That's all I got to say.
Right, but I mean, even with that, you still have some people that will say that, you know, the mask doesn't really do anything. But of course, you got those people and you got medical professionals that say the mask definitely helps with COVID. So, I mean, I kind of get their viewpoint for not wanting to wear it. But again, like you said, if they don't want to protect themselves, then
Okay, so just say they will wear a condom. They won't wear a mask. Only reason why they won't wear a mask is because their breath stink. Then think about it. If you don't want to smell it, why you want somebody else to? Think about it. I mean, there's some hygiene that can go on behind that.
yeah.
They can be like, God damn, what's that? So yeah, I mean, 2020. What a tangle where we weave.
Yeah, and then not only along with COVID, we had the wrath of Trump.
Who?
The wrath of Trump.
Who?
The wrath of 45.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. That guy.
Yeah, so
That guy. The comb over.
yeah, amongst all of the
America should have pulled that. Should have got pregnant.
oh no, they wanted this one apparently. They wanted this one all the way. There was no pulling out for America. This is exactly what they wanted. And I think this is exactly what they got in regards to
Should have swallowed.
America's never gonna swallow.
For 45? Yes, sir.
I mean, amongst all the lies, deceit.
You're not talking about America behind her back, are you?
No, I talk America straight to her face because America's
Lies
been
and
jacked
deceit.
up.
That's the foundation.
Well, yes, for America, but you know, most presidents, you know, they try to be a little bit more forward, and this one has not done the best performance.
Ask his wife. She's not a fan of his performance. Also, with that, the next round of stimulus checks, a lot of people are very upset about that. You got the $600 versus the $2,000.
Right.
The $600, I know a lot of people were saying they're supposed to hit on the 1st, which is today.
I got mine.
You got yours?
Yep.
And the $600 plus the $600 per child. Then just like last time, you got the ones who are behind on child support. Their checks are not being deposited, and or if you have switched banks since the last stimulus check, you gonna have to wait until they start mailing out the paper checks.
Which is a dumb move.
Yeah, but that goes with the Senate votes that's needed for Georgia. If Georgia swings blue, then the 2,000 is probably guaranteed to come. If it doesn't, then like Mitch McConnell, love himself.
Turtle.
He was like, here, hit it 600 and go sit in the corner somewhere and be happy. But who knows?
I mean, that's the crazy part because I was actually, I was at a visit. Well, I was at my mother's house, and while we were talking, they was talking about these on the news. They were talking about the stimulus and how America has fared, you know, amongst the rest of the world as far as, you know, stimulus and supporting during this pandemic. And yeah, America was pretty low. Well, higher than most.
America ranks like 40 something in testing for schools like math and reading. Do you really think it's gonna be high when it comes to medical hygiene?
But it was more so towards the money, the monetary support.
Yeah.
So
I take that back. Not the medical hygiene. All my first responders, please don't give out on me. But the medical care on the civilian side of it.
Oh yeah.
It's not top notch.
No.
And or top of the priority list.
No, it's not, because medical, along with everything else in this country, is ran by the almighty dollar. And if there's not any money to be made from those kind of things, then yeah, there's not going to be much effort put into it. Honestly, that's just my opinion, but I think it's pretty much solid ground at this point.
Yeah. Speaking of the almighty dollar, what do you think about the sports side of it this year, playing the NBA all games inside the bubble?
I think that was, again, I have my views on sports, but with them doing the bubble, I think at least it shows that the NBA is forward thinking, and not only that, but
forward thinking or run by the almighty dollar.
forward thinking in a way to protect the almighty dollar.
Okay.
But I mean, at least they did take those kind of measures with the bubble to, again, protect the players, because, you know, if they're just in one spot, it's easier to kind of
stop one spot. You know, they're supposed to be doing the Olympics like that. You got 17 million countries on this earth, and you trying to get a representative for every category or more in a bubble. So I don't know what island they're about to create. That is not gonna fly. And I think it was supposed to be in Chicago this year.
No, I think it was supposed to be in
Summer Olympics.
Yeah, Summer Olympics was supposed to be in Chicago. I think the winter was supposed to be in Tokyo, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong.
Okay, I have to figure out what Tokyo the COVID numbers are. Ay. Yeah, okay, I understand. Everybody got a job to do. Woo.
And speaking of jobs, within the next couple of days,
20 days.
exactly,
20 days.
we are going to have
Dum, dum, dum.
our new president
Joe Biden.
and our first
VP Kamala Harris. Work it, girl. Pearls and chucks. Wear your pearls and your chucks on the 21st for the virtual inauguration. There will be no tickets sold. There will be only virtual inauguration. First one ever. So it's history 2, 3, 4, 5 times over.
Yeah, definitely.
What you
Especially,
think about that?
I like the fact that we have Kamala in there, the first woman VP, first black woman to be vice president.
HBCU graduate up in that thing.
Indeed.
Well, vice president wise.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's big, but I like what it stands for.
What it stand for?
Just like the same. I mean, it stands for just how when Obama was elected to be president. I mean, it shows that it gives black children,
Black girls.
well, with Obama for the boys and Kamala more so now for the girls. Yes, that
I killed you. I sit back and sit my loin.
that nothing is not, I won't say anything that you put your mind to can be done.
Yeah.
So I do like the aspect of that. I'm not the biggest fan of Biden, but he is the lesser of two evils. And
I slept on by boy Bernie.
yeah, now if anything, that would have been the person that I would have been fully backing all the way
I was
through.
backing Bernie, and then I was like, ugh, Joe, okay, I guess I got something to work with. Joe's not. He did apologize for the things that he did. It's not going to be a political show, but he did apologize for what he did, and that shows growth.
Does it really?
It shows growth because he could have just acknowledged it and kept going. He could have just said that's the past. You know how some races might be, well, I don't feel that way now, and keep going.
Yeah.
But he acknowledged it. He broke it down and said that's just how he felt at the time because of the world that he was in at that time. There's just like people who are is it xenophobia, afraid of the
Xenophobes, yeah.
the Muslims or whatnot.
Yeah.
I have a cousin who is Muslim. She has to wear her whole dress attire and all of that other good stuff.
Hijab and all that.
Yeah. And she's been that way for years. It's not something new. I grew up with that. Mm-hmm. And they're 100%. As long as they're in the house, they're not wearing that. So it depends on which side of the Muslim strain you're on. But she doesn't wear it.
Right.
In the house, she wears it outside of the house because that's respecting her religion. It's no different from a woman in an Indian or Hindu culture that has to wear the I apologize, I've been drinking wine. But they have different things that they culturally have to wear.
Right.
And it's the same thing with rednecks. They have things that they culturally have to wear. They have to wear sleeveless Confederate shirts.
Now they
big
don't
belt
have
buckles.
to.
They do.
They choose
That's how
to.
That's how you know what part of the team they on.
Right.
Cowboys, same thing. Hat, denim, boots, all of that. That's just your uniform for the team that you're currently on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you have those people who have to be respected, and that scares a lot of people when it comes to change. Kamala is her mom is Indian.
Yeah.
And they have different, that part of Asia, they have different cultural things that they have to do, but you have to be willing to accept things. And this is gonna shock a lot of people into what's not called their reality, but it's gonna be called America's reality. I hate COVID. I really wanted to go to the inauguration. Oh my goodness. That would have been brilliant. But anyway, so there's the anxiety of 45. Does it set upon you these 20 days of the U-Haul trucks that's coming? And the incinerator. All that furniture.
I honestly think that once he is out of office, I think he has the opportunity to become even more of a monster.
But we just gotta get him out of office. There's so much that he can F up in the next 20 days.
Yeah, there's so much that he can mess up in the office, but I still think there's much more that he can do outside of the office. I mean, there was already talks of him trying to get his own media network, which is dangerous in and of itself because of the kind of stuff that he was, portraying out there while he was president. For him to have his own media network where he can get everyone that has sided with this man just to get on the same accord and just to continue to spew that, that hatred, I think is more dangerous for America than him being in office.
He's played both sides of the fence for so long. He was a big Clinton supporter, and now he's a Clinton's wife hater. So, I mean, it's just that guy. Ugh. Anyway, on to the brighter side of the podcast. That guy is ruining the little social life that I have right now. Anyway, we got, Mardi Gras is canceled. For those of you who know about Mardi Gras Life.
Oh, yes.
Mardi Gras Life in New Orleans is canceled. Mobile, the original birthplace. Put some respect on my city.
Respect. Respect. Put some respect on Mobile. Yes, I used to run around that all the time, especially when I was in the Corps, and of course being stationed in New Orleans, it was like, oh, everyone was talking about Mardi Gras, and I had to tell them like, yeah, it's more famous in New Orleans, but its origins,
yes,
and its start is in Mobile.
Mobile, Alabama. Put some respect, baby. Yes, it's canceled. They are talking about a spring Mardi Gras, though, because the weather will be a little warmer, supposedly. People will be able to spread out a little bit more.
Right.
So we'll keep our fingers crossed.
I thought, but I could have swore the last, and again, I could be off on this, but I thought that they were leaving it up to the cruise.
They are. It's like 32 cruises. I think like 21 of them have canceled.
Okay.
Magna, the big one, they have canceled. They pulled out or postponed. They want to keep the money. So
yeah.
They postponed. And Joe Kane Sunday is completely canceled. So Joe Kane runs.
I was getting ready to say, yeah, here in Mobile, yeah, Joe Kane, yeah. Yeah, it's bigger than Fat Tuesday. So
Joe Kane was canceled. So that's a big deal.
That's a lot of money.
When the Meriwettos can't parade.
That's a lot of money for the city to be losing out on.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not anything that the city can really do, because if the associations have everybody on the float and they're separated, who's gonna stop the crowd? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can say, okay, everybody that lives in this zip code, this your night. You on this side of the road. Everybody's on this zip code, this your side. No
one's gonna listen to that. Yeah,
nobody's gonna listen, because everybody got their favorite spot that they want to stand there. They want to be with their families from different households, and it's just like
family members from different cities.
Because my cousins used to come in from Pensacola all the time. Shout out to 850. Hey y'all.
But then they have some other. They have. I'm pretty sure. I don't think they had as many parades as we or New Orleans did. Pensacola.
I said they used to come into town.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they used to come to town. They used to not go to school on Monday or Tuesday. I think they were out of school on Tuesday, but they used to come over that Friday night and just stay the weekend.
Okay.
That last weekend, that Saturday, Joe Kane and Skinny Monday, Fat Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah, for anyone that has not taken advantage of going to a Mardi Gras, it is an experience, especially the first time.
Yes, the first time. Ladies, Mardi Gras is not the time for you to be cute. Mardi Gras is the time for you to pull some sneakers out, some flip-flops out. We all know that this is your first time, or you're extremely young if we catch you in some high heels trying to be cute, strolling the parade route.
Yeah.
Please throw on you some sneakers, some flip-flops, or bring you some flats or something, because it's like 10 miles of Mardi Gras, and it's not for the faint at heart at all. It's a lot of heels up and down, broken sidewalks. There's a lot of drunk people you got to cross over. So a lot of hovering when you have to use the bathroom because the porta potty line too long. So please don't wear your heels when you come to Mardi Gras. It's a culture thing. We know you're not part of it. If we catch you in the heels.
Yeah, definitely.
But you wrong, do what you do. What else you got, Ron? Pick around in that brain.
Well, since we're getting on to the lighter side of things, as far as 2020 is concerned, and of course with everything going on, 2020, music and entertainment was the clutch.
That's my happy place. Yes, music. Oh my God. Concerts gone. You had car concerts. Like, people blowing their horns. You're trying to listen to music. You got small venues, and it's like the intimate setting that Dave Chappelle did.
Which was amazing.
Amazing. It was well organized, but it was so small. It was intimate enough for me, but it was so small. And Kevin Hart tried to duplicate it, bless his little heart. But yeah, music, it was definitely a lot of online videos, streamings from artists, premiere parties that were dropped in.
Yeah.
It was different.
But we can't even talk about music in 2020 without talking about Versus.
Yeah, Versus.
Uh-oh.
Listen. Y'all can take my black card, my purple card, my blue card, but I only watched 2.5 Verses, and it was my girl Monica. I love myself some Monica Arnold. Brandy, like Brandy too, but I did watch Pat and Gladys, and I peeked at Jeezy and Gucci. I peeked, but the rest of them, I did watch Babyface and Teddy. Teddy Baby called me. I can just do quickly. But yeah, that's it. What you feel about them? It's new. It's definitely something that could definitely take on.
Oh yeah, definitely. And again, they capitalize. I won't say, well, they capitalized in the amount of views that they were able to get for Versus, but I mean, they did take advantage of something that was,
Needed.
Yeah, definitely needed at this time. Definitely some, again, like we said, some entertainment just to get us through the tough times. And
It was free. It was two artists going head to head, beefless.
yeah,
Kind of, Gucci and Jeezy.
yeah,
Jeezy had to put them straight. Like E40.
E40 and Short. Oh yeah,
In short.
two
like,
legends. Yeah,
You give your legends their roses. Like, I would love to see Queen Latifah and MC Light in a verses. Like,
that would
be sweet. And if y'all steal my idea, I'm gonna come for you. I'm gonna come for you.
That one would not be bad at all.
That would not be bad at all. Like, you gotta respect, because a lot of these female artists don't look up to the queen.
Yeah,
They don't look up to lot. Like, it's like,
well, I won't say that, because you do have a few.
you have a few.
that do give respect to them.
Very few, and those that give that respect don't get respect themselves, because they're not necessarily copying, but their identity is near. They're not all flashy and all about all sexism. They're about, let me show my talent.
Yeah.
But,
But even with those, I mean, you still have some, I mean, well, to me, they're well known, but I guess to the masses, they wouldn't be. But you got people like Rhapsody that signed with Rock Nation. I've been following her before, since she's been with Knife. So, and she definitely shows respect to.
Yeah, her voice is mighty, but she's short as hell. She is short. If you listen to her, you think she's 7 foot tall. Like, her lyrics are just that powerful.
Yeah.
Her lyrics are just that small but mighty.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, that Versus, I would definitely love to catch that. Now, I will definitely rock that one, with no doubt. But you gotta respect your legend.
Oh, definitely. And one that I know it could happen, but getting one to do it more so than the other.
D'Angelo? Laurie.
That would be a good one as well, but I was thinking more so on the hip hop side.
I listen to hip hop, but you're more the hip hop head.
Yeah. Jay and Nas. I would like to see them go for 20 for 20.
Nah.
On the stage.
Nah.
Why not?
Nah. Nah. I love Jay, don't get me wrong. I love me some Nasir. We're related, but we're not gonna tell everybody that. I love him, but he's more. No, I can't see that.
Why can't you see
Don't get me
it?
wrong. He has the catalog.
Yes.
He is a very sensitive artist. He is very sensitive about his work. Like, that Erykah Badu line slaps hard when you talk about him. Like, he is pissed. You don't know a song. And that's just from interviews and him saying stuff himself. No, I don't see that.
Okay.
No, I can't think of anybody else who I would want to see against Jay either.
Well, I mean, I would have.
Jay-Z against Jigga. Against Hove.
I would have loved to see Jay-Z and DMX, but DMX already did something with Snoop, which is, I mean, that one was. I enjoy watching that one. I mean, again, that was just something for the culture, because as much as DMX has been through.
But I get it. They are in two total different lanes. Like Erykah Badu and Jill Scott, similar lanes.
Yeah.
So, like, come on. I was scared to watch that one. I knew some type of curse and some tears. My head wrapped up in my incense. No, I didn't even watch that one. But you gotta pick two artists in the same lane or same culture. 40 and Short. Same culture.
Yeah, Bay Legends, yeah.
That's just like in the South. Me personally, I don't think nobody can go up against Bun B. You can say it all you want. So nope, Chad ain't here no more. Sorry, can't do it. No. This is nobody that can go up against
Face Mob.
No.
So you telling me Scarface can't go up against Bun B?
No, Brad. Sorry. No.
Yes, Brad Jordan. Yes,
No.
Yes, Brad Jordan can go up against Bun B.
No. No. I love Face.
If you love Face, then I don't.
I love Face.
You cannot love Face if you're saying that he can't go toe
I didn't
to toe
say he
with Bun
can't.
B.
I just said I don't see nobody going against him.
Well, yeah, they would do it. No, they won't. It won't be. It would be one of those cases where it's not a versus; it's a celebration of H-Town. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, it would be a celebration of Texas. It wouldn't be a direct versus.
I used to like you. No, absolutely not. Not going for it.
3 stacks.
Next. Who?
3 stacks.
Can nobody go up against Dre? Benjamin Andre? No. No, absolutely not. No. That man, oh my God, his brain is, I would just love to pick his brain. But no.
You can't pick his brain because he's too busy out in New York playing.
No, like, he was so innovative with the music.
Yeah, he was forward thinking, yeah.
For his time, him and Missy. It's like nobody can go up against Missy. Not even Timberland.
No, I don't think anyone in their right mind will go up against. The
only person
Missy.
that I can think that might go up against her might be Pharrell. But he's too much of a vegan. He might pass out. No, like, you gotta pick people who are in the same lane for it to be a competitive versus to have a winner. My opinion.
Right.
Shoot yourself in the foot if you don't agree, but my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if you're going to look at it as a competitive versus, yeah, to have it in the same lane or the same generation, so to say.
Yeah.
But I think where versus has been hitting this mark is...
I miss my mouth.
I think where verses where Tim and Swizz have hit the mark with their verses is when it becomes a celebration of the culture.
Definitely.
So I think, and I know they put Keisha Cole and Ashanti on hold.
Why? No. They got a date. I think it's like the 9th of January. Yeah, it's like next Saturday. Why?
Why not?
Why?
Why not?
Why?
I mean, if you really think about those two, they're pretty much somewhat in the same lane. They are. Now, Ashanti may have written may have wrote more songs than Keisha. But again, I don't know. I'm not the expert on that, but I know for sure Ashanti was definitely writing more.
Fantasia in one. I think she's pregnant right now. You could put Kiki White up against somebody. Like, she has a great solo career.
She would scare too many people. I don't think anyone would want to be in a versus in the same room with her.
With Kiki?
Yeah.
Why? Have you watched her YouTube channel? Kiki is goofy as hell. She did her
but she's known to be a little cuckoo too.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. She was doing her daughter hair. She showed a picture. She said, "This is what she wants." And then after she finished it, "This is what she got." It's funny. She seemed like she's kind-hearted, but like that day she had told her mom was trying to sing. She said, "Oh, mama, you can't do that. You white. You can't sing. You white." But yeah, I don't know. The verses to me, stay in your own lane. But like you said, I'm not a hip hop head. You are. I'm chill. I like to hear all of my words in the song.
Whoa, okay, okay. We've been friends for quite a long time, but we ain't gonna go there about hip hop.
Did they have a Little John versus somebody?
No, I don't think so.
He's in his own lane. Yeah. Do you understand that? I mean, the only person he could probably go up against might be Chris Lover. Ludacris.
Ludacris had. Yeah.
I think he had one.
Yeah, Ludacris had one.
Nelly?
Yeah.
Okay, so, but still,
No, you could probably put Little John.
It's not Little John.
You could probably put Little John against Juicy J.
The East Side.
You could do Little John and Juicy J. I think that's about the same lane.
Juicy don't get enough respect.
No, he doesn't.
He does not get enough respect. Shout out to Memphis and the Orange Mound and Tennessee. All y'all up there. Gutter.
8 Ball MJG, yeah.
They don't get enough respect.
No.
You know what? Bun B could probably go up against 8 Ball. I say that. Put down. I say that. Ball and Bun. Bottom line. Take my supervisor out. Yep, pick my brain. I'm gonna go with that one. If it's still my idea of coming for your verses, I like to get paid. Hit me up. I go with them too. Yeah.
Now, since we're still in the realm of entertainment, TV. Well, I won't even say TV, but streaming services. And
YouTube TV sucks.
Yeah, I don't even count them in the realm of that.
YouTube Red or something like that.
It's just it's just YouTube Premium now. It used to be YouTube Red,
I know,
but
I didn't even get to try the free service.
It's YouTube Premium. The only reason I had YouTube Premium was because I have an Android and Google Play Music was just the easiest way for me to have my music without having to do that, and it came with YouTube Premium. But since they got rid of Google Play now and it's just YouTube Music, so I still have the same subscription. They just switched it. So now, but I don't even count them in the realm of as far as entertainment for that. But like Disney Plus and Hulu and
Disney Plus is a ripoff.
And HBO Max. How is Disney Plus a ripoff?
Disney Plus is a ripoff. They have the last movie that they added besides Soul, which I'm still confused about. And I think I watched that. What's today? Saturday? Friday?
It's Friday.
I watched that on Monday. Mm-hmm. Still confused. Everybody has all of these adjectives to describe this movie. And I'm like, I got none of that. None of it. But Disney Plus to me is a ripoff. When you got 2 new movies that were added in the last month. I know Disney has a vault full of crap.
Yeah.
Put it on there.
They've been working on stuff.
Lies. They sent you the email saying they're working on something.
Have you watched The Mandalorian?
Oh, no. There's too much going on.
That's not... Okay.
I got ADD, PTSD.
If you have Disney Plus and you have not watched The Mandalorian, and you are, whether you are a Star Wars fan or not a big Star Wars fan, you are doing yourself a disjustice. That is an amazing show. Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau.
I did not know that had anything to do with Star Wars.
Yes.
I definitely watched it. I'm definitely not watching it. Sugar Bear, I'm sorry if you're listening. I'm definitely not watching it.
But okay, even with your opinion that Disney Plus is a ripoff, I mean, yes, what's already on there is a huge vault of all Disney stuff. They got
Simpsons.
Yes, they have the Simpsons.
And they got one segment called Simpsons Predicts.
And I mean, but they got pretty much the whole Marvel catalog on there now, and they got, of course, well, you probably just bypass all the Star Wars stuff since it's obvious you haven't watched The Mandalorian, so we're not even going to talk about that. So you're just missing out on one particular great factor of Disney Plus.
I hear judgment in your voice. Yes, a little bit of judgment there because, like I said, Mandalorian is a great show. You should actually take some time out to watch it. Well, while you're judging me, let me continue to tell you things that I have not watched. By all means. Let me see something. I believe this movie came out, say, 20 years ago. And I've seen maybe the first 20 minutes and the last 11 minutes I'll tell you exactly when it came out, and you can tell me what it was. I have already been talked about by Kev on stage real bad. I don't think he remembered talking about me real bad, because he said, name something that might have your black card revoked, and it was 1999. 20 years.
Okay. It may be the age creeping up on me, which I would.
It's already the age. Came out April the 16th, 1999, the day after taxes was sent in, but we didn't have to do taxes in 99.
Well, I did. Just tell me what the movie is.
Life. You go eat your cornbread.
Yes.
That's the only line I know from that book, because I heard it so many times. I can't tell you no character's name. Claude. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
Okay.
Claude and Ray.
And Ray. Yeah.
Oh my. So you only watched a little bit of the beginning, a little bit of the end of life.
I went to sleep in between. I don't know how they went to jail. Yep. I know they were in a cabin.
Wait a minute.
I know somebody said something about you gonna eat your cornbread, and then somebody got carried out in the body bag that wasn't them.
Weren't you? No, I take that back. No, you might not have been. You might not have been working in the movie theaters by then.
I'll be telling about my business.
I'm just saying. But to be in the movie theater and not see life?
When you work in a movie theater, you don't want to see no damn movie. You want to go home.
That's just you. I would be taking advantage of it.
I took advantage of it to take naps. Shout out to Hollywood. But let's see. I was probably not in April, but that year I did start working at the movie. Started working at the movie theater. Jagline. I do remember hearing about Jagline. Never knew where it came from. Rest in peace. Yeah.
That's a shame.
I don't care. Yes, I am looking. I don't care. Told you, Claude. I do remember hearing about Cookie. I'm and catch up.
Might as well.
I am an Eddie Murphy fan, but that one didn't catch.
Now, if you're Eddie Murphy, I can understand if you missed Pluto Nash. I can understand if you missed
I
that
actually
one.
watched Pluto Nash.
I low-key like Pluto Nash myself.
I'm not a big... Another thing that might have me revoked from the black community. I'm not a big artist. I know this. People worship that show. Not a big fan. Stand up. Sitcom. And TV. But it's earlier.
So you didn't like You So Crazy? The stand up?
House party. Now what? Sorry, Martin.
Yeah, you're going to have a lot of people saying something. Martin.
You can email me. Yeah. I'll give you my email address and then all your issues and problems. I'm going to start calling all my babies. My baby to get over. We're gonna have our park bench on. Combos in the park have a park bench for people who have issues. We'll take it to the park and my positive. So on the bench.
That is cute. But to not only, well, shoot, might as well say it, to drown out all the positivity in the room for a second. Can't talk about 2020 without all the losses we've had this year.
Yeah. 3 months. I kind of hit struck
Yeah.
like other struck everybody have any loss. I due to COVID, not your fault. It's definitely something we on got a million cases at first, and it's just something has hard. I was speaking to my siblings, really, their mom, and
Oh wow.
but got back what they were.
Right.
Second, opinion. I popped off, lost weight, turning commercial 7:30 shit phone. I they worth
Whoa.
body, nobody seems to care. That many freaking planes falling out of the
Yeah.
sky. It's like fault.
Yeah.
But when people die in hospitals that pass, I brave nurse, doctor. If nobody else is white, they're
Preach.
definitely white. They're having this quarantine themselves off.
Mm.
Oh, as well as non-medical.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Because for my profession, it was definitely an experience to try to work through all this, because again, where things are vital like communications. So in order for that to be up and going, and then not just for the customers, but for the people as well, and with the position that I'm in, just having to watch over guys that are out there in the field to take care of that stuff, for them to kind of feel, and granted, not to say, at the beginning, especially when the pandemic hit, a lot of people were shown appreciation financially through bonuses or incentives. But in order for them to continue to, work in that environment, even to this day, it's commendable. And again, like you said, first responders and essential people, they're more prone to be to catch it if not safe. So, I think in general we do take those people for granted. Not all of us, but definitely a lot of people do take them for granted. And in some aspects, so we definitely need to be thankful for them. So along with the first responders and essentials, anyone that is working in telecommunications, whether it be satellite, cable, phone, internet, whatever, yeah, utility workers, we
Even food,
yeah,
food,
fast food, groceries, yes.
Oh my God, fast food workers. I know y'all already and top of the pandemic down, down. Yeah, they just smile through pain. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
When you go to pay your bills, somebody gonna ask you where this dollar came from and where you work. Smile through pain. Your work. All right. They get
Yeah.
grocery work, flirt.
Oh, yeah.
They are getting along with people in the factory like Kimberly Clark.
Yeah.
They are like it. Oh, gosh. No, they just triple time over. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it really could have been what it this time last Christmas last shut down and our faithful president getting his head out of his egg and just admitting never.
Not in his nature. It's not in America's nature to accept defeat.
See how social life everything goes back to him. Brain.
Brain
It's always touching, always in there. Trademark.
Oh, that's a new one.
Anywho, but it's plug your family tight.
Yes.
Don't take it. Miss somebody tell them. My Smith one that he loved me every time we talked. We met each other at work. It was like friendship from. You just have to honor, be nice. If somebody doesn't treat you right, let them know. If you don't feel comfortable, let them know life is a joy.
But just to kind of wrap this area up, I can't go without saying rest in peace to Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, Pop Smoke. Yeah, the list. I mean, Alex Trebek, Tiny Lister.
Evo.
Yeah. The list goes on, and we're recording this on New Year's Day, but I know especially the quote unquote underground hip hop world took a big loss when we found out that the MF Doom passed. Well, we finally got the word New Year's Eve, but through that word we found out that he had passed in October. So and like you said, I'm a hip hop head, and Doom has been there for a majority of my adult years. Just his rhymes, the music, just his eclecticness, and his eccentricity. I can't even say the word, but how eccentric he is, and just the way that he expressed himself, and he wore a mask, and it was in that essence he spoke to music being the main focus, and not the looks and everything else. So yeah, the favorite rapper's favorite rapper has a lot of people that worship him. Well, I won't say worship, but definitely look up to him, and that was just some tough news for me to hear, going into the new year. Oh, yes, definitely can. Yeah. Shabba-Doo as well from Breaking. Yeah, I mean, it's 2020 did its toll, take a lot of people, whether it be, through COVID. Fred the Godson passed because of COVID. So
Prince Allen.
Yeah.
Woo, that was hard. That was right out of my head. That was bad.
Yeah. So 2020 took its toll. So I mean, again, like we said, if you got your loved ones, let them know that they're loved, they're cared for, even if you're not getting along with them.
Work.
Yeah, definitely.
It triggered
Yeah.
Speaking of being triggered, um, anxiety
Yes.
is,
Yeah.
and this, like, is not part of the show. I apologize. Um, this is not to shame anybody, but anxiety is real. It can come in form. I read nothing from experience. Have anxiety, people can really look, have social anxiety, have people who are extreme extroverts who cannot stay still in the house, and this pandemic is causing anxiety by missing out a real moment, and is have not felt hope, have your team that is strong. Anxiety level uh get going so proud like me. I need every exit. I don't care where I am. I can go for gas station. Exit. All right, I got you. I need it first out just in case it's crowded. Gotta go. I don't I ain't feel like that. Oh, but excuse me for carrying on about that. But just check on your love. They say they're okay. Double check. Because remember,
The strong ones. Yeah. Definitely check on the strong
the
ones.
strong love this man. I'm gonna tell you. Judge me. I don't care. Fell in love with him. Mork and Mindy. Might know Robin Williams. Happy man or Williams. Happy man Williams. That's depression.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger. Depression. He was in a very dark place. Just check on people who seem too happy in the bad times. They're hurt. Check on. Be honest. Someone judge. Tell me. Look, talk. Gotta definitely check on each other. Catch up on each other. Love them. But afraid.
Yeah. And definitely speaking of fear, one big fear that we need to get out of our heads as individuals altogether, not just in the Black community, but overall, getting that mental health check, going to therapy. Um going not only just seeking therapy, but being an active participant in therapy. Um I can honestly vouch, from personal experience that therapy has gotten me through a lot. And, when anytime I come across someone and they, we start talking about certain things, the first thing come out of my mouth is, well, are you able to seek therapy? Because again, we is, and especially in the Black community, it's traditional for us to, keep it in the house. That's the biggest thing that's the biggest misconception. I wish that we could just get out of there, permanently.
Normalize getting.
Yes, normalize getting help, because trying to keep all that stuff in the house and keeping it to yourself, it doesn't do anyone any good, any justice. And as much as we say going to the pastor and going to church, can help ease that. Yes, it can in some aspect, but they, as much as we count on pastors, they're not specifically trained in that area to get you the kind of help or
Free rabbi.
yeah. Yeah. So there's nothing wrong with going down and sitting with a therapist. I mean, and do you do your due diligence, shop around, look around. If you don't feel, particularly safe or comfortable talking with a white therapist, then search for some black ones, search for some black ones, search for some Hispanic ones. They're out there, but we just have to make sure that we utilize them, because if we don't, then we're not getting the support that we need, and two, we're not giving them the support that they can use to be out there in order to help others.
Yeah. I podcast called Therapy out of Atlanta. And actually got me thinking about my mental after first panic. I was just looking to see I can talk, I can reach out as far. I didn't local. I wanted someone who was not the city, always city life as prior to father. It's her name is Dr. Brad.
Okay.
Therapy Black girl. She makes it easy to feel okay, not being okay. It's okay to say I need help out there. I not talk to her. She her website find there the stuff is a safe space. Non judgment different people who will come on so more so female doctors help you out, clinic help certain things. Just type of definitely check on your. Don't be afraid to say no. Have yourself in order to self check your. I try to give myself a mental day at least. Mom, single mom, parent, period. Have to give yourself your children be in the hallway screaming and hollering. Every parent knows the child needs to cry. Stand in the shower, cry, sit in the tub, water gets cold. Like, do your thing. If you're crying, do your thing. Close yourself. Go sit in the car. AC car, just take your time. If you can't take time, let your friends find outsource or research help different social pandemic or a lot of that. Find ways to help.
Oh, no.
Mental health.
Yeah. I'm completely with you on that. And previous listeners will know that I've always been an advocate of, again, like you said, just seeking help, seeking therapy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you pretty much said it better than I could. So yeah, definitely. Again, it's going into 2021. We got to make sure that we already in it, bro.
We're already here, baby.
But yeah, we definitely need to continue to keep that mental health important. If not, make it the priority before anything else, because again, we cannot do a justice of helping others if we're not helping ourselves first.
I use that word so often. No. Have got.
Yeah. All right. I think we pretty much covered a majority of everything that we needed to cover. I do want to start closing out the episodes from our Beat the Stick, where we got several different topics written on popsicle sticks. And, well, cast out the bag. Too late.
Damn. It could be a random stick. I'm over here beat. Okay. We're not gonna read it. Alex pick. Bye. Just one of yours, throw it out. What's that? Oh, today is Friday. Freaky Friday.
Well, you know what? You go ahead and pick ladies first.
Okay, give me a second. Oh, this one is right on point. Embarrassing. We can talk about that one to the next episode. Why do you guys think that? Besides, keep your business in the house. For Black people, why do you think it's embarrassing? So, it's for me. Embarrassing stuff is, of course, great. Now, some kids, other coaches who start going to therapy at age 7. Some of them work for, some of them don't.
Yeah.
But, unbiased opinion.
Yeah, for me, I think it's more so just in the way that we're raised and the way that we were trained to deal with situations, especially for Black males, where the second that we take a fall or spill, the main thing, and, we can cry when we're younger, the first thing that we're hearing out of someone's mouth, stop crying, pick yourself up. So I think, we kind of shelter ourselves in that.
Yeah.
And, again, just from the stuff and situations that we go through as children, we carry that immensely more than we think.
Yeah. I make it my business. When we're talking and upset, in trouble, what have you, I make it my business. Cry. So, okay to cry.
Yes.
Okay to cry. I want you to cry so you can know how that feels. You won't do it no more to make yourself cry.
Yeah.
So, yeah, guys, the best side Black boys get older, the women want them to show expression of feelings, but it's been suppressed from their mom and dad or love.
That is, it's hard to show those emotions, yeah.
And then that's messed up. That trigger. Okay, so the question that I have is one
thing. Okay.
Bad eyes.
Yeah. One thing you want to be better at.
Yeah. 2021. What's the one thing you want better?
Relationships. Relationships. Not just, with someone that I would like to be in a long-term relationship with, but with friends and family too. I was talking with my cousin right around Thanksgiving time, and me and him did not talk for quite some time up until that point. And just to be able to mend that relationship, because we were real close growing up, and then just to be so distant after a while. But yeah, that just kind of, and of course, with hitting the age of 40 and getting to that point. Oh, I'm speaking in past tense in regards to that. But yes, with turning 40 and, again, just coming to that point in my life where, I want to be able to be there for people in a bigger sense. I think that's more so I'm more so discovering my purpose in that. But I think the biggest way for me to, follow that purpose is, again, to rebuild relationships, whether it be with friends, family, and hopefully soon I find someone that I can be in a long-term relationship with. But yeah, that's it for me. What about you?
One thing that I want to be better at is I'm not gonna say relationship, pretty much. I'm a nice person, very positive person.
Mm-hmm.
Like to find the better side of everything. I would like to possibly not be so much of an overthinker, process over analyzation. Again, anxiety. I need all exits. I need all exits. But I'm not spontaneous. Kind of more of a controlled environment type person. I will do a surprise if you tell me what it is. But I just need open a little bit. Open. But I want to be able not be able to pick situation parts. And it's a different occurrence because I know what you did at certain times, and then I put it together like, oop, that puzzle don't go.
Yeah.
That puzzle don't go.
Yeah, I've been witness to that.
So, yeah, I want to get better at that. I don't want to follow. I just get out, let it go.
Right.
It's just for assholes.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Well, to say the least,
Say less.
I do want to thank you, Miss MVP, for joining us. Not only is this the 10th episode, and so we're the first episode into the teens. I know, right?
It's a puberty. Watch out.
This is also the first episode that is an hour long. Yeah, so a lot of firsts is going on right now. So yeah, thank you for joining us. And I do want to say again for everyone that has been following Convos in the Park, whether it be from the YouTube beginnings onto the podcast, continue to support. It is greatly appreciated. The day ones, I thank y'all for reaching out to me. Let me know that even with the breaks and everything else, that y'all are still there to support me in any way, shape, or form. So I greatly appreciate y'all. Yes, you can email us at convosinthepark@gmail.com. To show your support. If you got any questions that you want answered on the podcast, if you got any topics that you want to hear us talk about.
Topics that make people. He's gonna be nice. Again, that's the one thing that I want to get better at. I'm trying not to be so blunt. So make them make sense. Come on. We grown. Do what you do.
Right. And again, just continue to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, anywhere you listen to your podcast, show your support. And with that being said,
stay tuned. Twitch also. After Twitch day. We'll be twitching.
Right. And with that being said, I normally always close out every episode of the podcast with, are you in that convo yet? But I think for 2021, I think it definitely needs to be changed. Instead of saying, are you in that convo yet? I will say, have you had that convo yet? Whether it be with someone that you fell out of terms with, and you feel like you may need to make amends in a situation, or like we said, you having some issues going on with mental health. Those convos need to be had. So instead of saying, are you in that convo yet? Every episode will close out with, have you had that convo yet?
But wait, no.
Why not?
Wait, no. Wrong? Do what you do. If they miss you and they want to talk to you and have some type of closure.
Yeah.
What do you do?
So until next time, appreciate it. Peace.